News 25 is brought to you by News and programming is sponsored by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-990 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a wild horse is killed on the highway, and VEA holds a meet and greet. News 25 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Highway 160 is closed for a multi-vehicle accident. It's Tuesday, December 11th. I'm Eunette Gentry. It's a sad scene on the highway as one of the area's wild horses was killed when struck by a car. There was a total of 3 crashes and 3 vehicles involved, but none of the drivers or occupants involved claimed any injury at the time of that unfortunate accident.
Highway 160 was shut down in both directions last night as a result of a 3-vehicle accident involving an animal. Traffic was diverted around the roadway from Irene Street to Mesquite Avenue. 2 wild horses were reportedly on scene. One was struck by a vehicle and subsequently died as a result of the injuries it received. The accident scene was large. In fact, one vehicle, a pickup truck, was found in a ditch near the roadway, and the 2 other vehicles involved a great distance apart. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, Nevada Highway Patrol, Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue, and Animal Control were all called to the scene. The roadway was reopened shortly after the investigation was completed and debris was swept from the roadway.
Chief Executive Officer of Valley Electric Association, Angela Evans, has been holding meetings this week to talk to the co-op's customers who might have questions or concerns.
Valley Electric Association's new appointed CEO, Angela Evans, visited communities here in the Valley Electric Association territory to talk with members and answer questions about the cooperative.
The result of this planning session was refocusing the direction of the cooperative with a goal to ensure Valley was on firm footing in an ever-changing regulatory and business climate.
Billed as a meet and greet with Valley's CEO, members have been curious about the direction the cooperative will be headed under new leadership. Last week, the meetings were scheduled here in Pahrump for District 1 and 6 at the Valley Conference Center. Today, Sandy Valley's Senior Center held the meet and greet. Tomorrow, Tuesday, December 11th, District 2 will have a meeting at the Amargosa Valley Community Center. On Wednesday, December 12th, District 3 will meet in Beatty's Community Center. And on Friday, December 14th, District 4 in Fish Lake Valley at the Dyer Community Center. Members who are unable to attend a meeting in their district are welcome to attend a meeting in another district. For more information, contact Valley Electric Association at 727-5312 or on the web at vea.coop.
State Route 160 blasting resumes tomorrow, Wednesday, December 12th at 12:45 p.m. near Mount Potosi Road in Clark County as part of a $59 million 6-mile-long highway widening project. Although crews will do everything possible to reopen the highway as soon as possible, motorists can still expect up to 2 hours in delays. And stay tuned, News 25 will be right back with much more local news.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. China stops Apple from selling some older phones in their country. That and more in your Business First Brief with Angela Miles.
Topping our news, a court in China is banning sales of older model iPhones in that country. Qualcomm alleges Apple violated 2 of its patents. The Chinese court is proceeding with preliminary injunctions. Apple denies violating the patents, including the reformatting of photos on iPhones. The stock traded as low as $163 during Monday's session. GoPro, the company that makes action cameras, plans to move production out of China by summer on cameras that are coming to the United States. GoPro is concerned about the effect of tariffs. That stock is trading under $5. General Motors is gearing up for a fight over tax incentives on electric cars. The AP reports GM, Nissan, and Tesla are now working together to push to keep the tax credit program going. President Trump has threatened to eliminate the incentives following GM's job cut plan.
More than 60 motorcycles took off Sunday morning for the area's annual toy delivery just in time for the holidays.
The Tribe Motorcycle Club, along with other motorcycle clubs, businesses, organizations, and residents around town came together once again for the annual Tribe Toy Run. Held this last Saturday at Oasis Outreach on 2nd Street, we spoke to leader of the Tribe, Ralph Pillman, and his wife, Joanne. Joanne Pillman tells us how the families are identified.
School, CPS sometimes, sheriff's office, and friends, NA or AA, tell us people that are struggling and doing well.
There's a few that are the same families, but usually we change up. We encourage them to better themselves, and most of the ones we work with do.
The group has been collecting toys, bikes, and meals for months to deliver to the less fortunate in our area. Around 60 motorcycles, vans, cars, and trucks participated in delivering the toys to residents' homes. There's still time to donate to this toy run. You can drop off any new gift at the Oasis Outreach on 2nd Street or at any of the toy collection bins around town. The group will once again ride like a sleigh around town beginning this Sunday, approximately 9:30 in the morning, traveling in pairs, delivering toys and meals to our area residents.
The Board of County Commissioners heard an update on the Rural Mobile Health Clinic from the Southern Nevada Health District's Chief Health Officer and the Nevada State Dental Health Officer.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
So these are some pictures from our team in White Pine and in Nye and Esmeralda County. So this was a medical dental integration project. We were bringing preventive dental services and immunization services to rural Nevada. This was a collaborative effort with the Southern Nevada Health District and the Division of Public and Behavioral Health. And we were focused on dental health, health professional shortage areas, and most of the rural and frontier counties in Nevada are considered health professional shortage areas. And in order to meet those needs of those counties, innovative methods and approaches are really needed. And so we were going to use a public health endorsed hygienist for this project. A dental hygienist is to a dentist what a nurse is to a physician. And dental hygienists in the state can apply for an endorsement, which allows them to have an expanded function and to work without the supervision of a dentist.
So immunizations were provided for uninsured adults, privately and publicly insured adults, and privately and publicly insured children. For the most part, there is a program called Vaccines for Children that the state health nurses that are assigned to the various rural counties provided, but they couldn't provide for the insured clients, so we brought along vaccines that we could charge for insured clients. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten the vaccines. There was a very high demand from both adult and senior populations, so you can tell that I'm beyond the adult stage myself, so there are vaccines that people my age and perhaps some people on the county commission would be eligible for that the average adult resident wouldn't be eligible for, and Shingrix is one of those to help to prevent an outbreak of shingles. And that's the most administered vaccine and wasn't really available through the county and the state nurses.
So some of the key challenges that we faced, obviously the state plan amendment that's needed for Medicaid is a barrier. We did have some trouble with the schedule. This was just a 3-month trip, so it was everybody had to be very flexible with scheduling this. We did have equipment that broke down, and so we had to be aware of that. Kind of setting realistic goals. Since we were asked to provide expanded services, it was very difficult because we didn't have all of the supplies that we needed, but we tried to do the best that we could to meet the needs of the county. So looking forward, we are continuing with the state plan amendment. The Southern Nevada Health District now has a dental clinic that's continuing from this. We are looking at introducing teledentistry language into the NRS and the NAC, which would allow dentists to provide telehealth services in rural counties. We are also looking at possibly launching some new projects, possibly a rural school sealant project, providing oral health education and screening in rural licensed child care centers, and we've also been looking for some funding for a rural OBGYN educational outreach project.
This is not an action item. However, I see no reason why we couldn't request staff to help us compose a letter of support for what they're doing.
Yes, please.
Who's the latest recipient of the Act of Kindness Award? Find out when News 25 returns.
News 25 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. April Jackson from Nye Communities Coalition received an Act of Kindness Award recently, and Jackson has long been a community server through her work at the coalition.
I'm here with April Jackson, and April has done a lot in our community. And there are times in our community when we talk about all the things that people do. And we talk about it so much. And then a lot of people in our community don't even know who you are. This is April Jackson, and April works for Nye Communities Coalition. And April is one of the people that Deanna and I looked at among a lot of people in our community to say that she truly deserves the Butch Harper Act of Kindness Award. And so today, in memory of Andre Butch Harper, the Act of Kindness Award is presented to April Jackson for cheerfully serving above and beyond. This is from the citizens of Pahrump, Nevada. No act of kindness is ever wasted. And April, for you, we just want to say thank you for all you do and for all you've done.
This is unexpected. I usually do most of my work behind the scenes. Everybody sees it, but they don't really always know where it comes from. So knowing that you guys, that the community is aware of all the work that goes into what I do and everything that I do for this community, because I love Pahrump. It's the best place I've ever lived. It's greatly appreciated, I think. Thank you.
You are very welcome and truly deserving of the Act of Kindness Award. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
News 25's China Parker is showing us some beautiful cats that are available right now for adoption at Desert Haven.
Save a Pet is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive, Las Vegas.
Hi, I'm China Parker, and I'm down here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and I'm actually sitting in front of the cat area. They have lots of cats inside, every color, age, personality, anything you could ever want in a cat. They have plenty of them. Please come down and get yourself a nice cuddly, fuzzy kitty to bring home. They are down on Seary Lane, just behind the Nye County Courthouse, off of Basin Avenue, or you can go to their website at deserthavenas.org, or you can go to their Facebook, which is Desert Haven Animal Society.
Thanks, China. And if I didn't already have my little Coco, I would definitely adopt one of those kittens. Now here's Josh with your Great Computer Deals Tech Tip.
Reporting from my man cave, it's Josh from Pahrump Zone Great Computer Deals, and it's time for another quick tutorial.
Windows Apps Part 2. In our last video, we explained what Windows apps are, but now let's give an example of why you might want to download some. For this example, we'll use Facebook. Normally when you use Facebook, you have to open up your browser, type in their website address, and log in. But what if we downloaded the free Facebook app from the Windows Store? Would that be better? Well, we'll let you decide. Now, instead of a web page style, we're presented with a more clean, polished, simpler user interface that is designed by Facebook specifically for Facebook users. For help on downloading new apps on your machine, stay tuned for part 3 of our video.
Still need help? Come to our store where you'll find low prices and friendly faces. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372, or call us at 775-990-8833.
And now here's the latest news from Pahrump Valley High School.
The Student News is brought to you by the Wolfenstein Construction Company, serving Pahrump since 1977, committed to providing the highest quality construction products and services.
This is Emma Burgoyne with your student news. Pahrump Valley High School boys and girls basketball will be having 3 home games this week. On Tuesday, the teams go head-to-head against Valley High School. Thursday, they go head-to-head against Luce, and Friday, our teams challenge Moapa Valley. All games begin at 3:30, 5 o'clock, and 6 p.m. The Pahrump Valley High School drama class will be having a performance of the reindeer robbery near at the high school auditorium. It all begins at 7 p.m. on Thursday night, December 13th. The public is invited. Free youth mental health first aid course at Nye Community Coalition, Thursday, January 3rd from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, call 775-727-9970. Safe Talk training will be held at the Nye County Pahrump Coalition on Friday, January 4th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 775-727-9970. This is Emma Burgoyne with your student news.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's time to take a look outside at our current conditions through our Glenn Lerner Weather Cam. As the sun sets and the lights of Pahrump start to twinkle, those temperatures are slowly dropping. So Michael Donahue will tell us what we can expect in our forecast when we return.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donahue with today's highs. In Pahrump, 62 degrees, Amargosa 63. It's looking a lot warmer in Death Valley at 72, 58 in Beatty, 43 at Goldfield, 40 at Tonopah, and 37 and 38 in Fallon and Fernley. For tonight, 36 degrees in Pahrump, 35 in Amargosa, 44 in Death Valley, 30 in Beatty, 24 in Goldfield and Fallon, and 22 in Tonopah, and 28 in Fernley. Tonight in Pahrump, we're expecting mostly clear skies, a low 36 degrees, or average is 32. Sunset at 4:29 p.m. Winds out of the east-southeast at 4 miles per hour, 7 mile per hour gusts, and our humidity at 55%. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, a high of 63, a low of 37, our UV index at 2. Sunrise at 6:45 a.m. Winds out of the north at 8 miles per hour, gusts up to 16, and our humidity at 33%. For the 7-day, sunny skies on Thursday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, and we're going to be interrupted by some clouds on Wednesday, Friday, and Monday. For our high temperatures, we're still looking at those high 50s to low 60s, just between 57 and 63 all week. And our overnights are mainly going to be in those mid to high 30s. By the beginning of next week, we're going to breach up into those low 40s. So back to the desk with Eunette.
Thanks, Michael. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Eunette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow. Good night.